Jews and Muslims in the Middle East. They just can't seem to get along. Nowhere is this more apparent than in Israel, where according to Amnesty International, in 2002 alone, at least 1,000 Palestinians and 420 Israelis were killed in the ongoing conflict. But it's not like people haven't tried to broker peace. There's been a President Bush-backed peace plan, a Geneva-backed peace plan, a Saudi Prince Abdullah-backed peace plan, a CIA director-backed peace plan, an Egyptian President Mubarak-backed peace plan, a President Bill Clinton-backed peace plan. And that's just this millennium. But the peace plan that interests me most is the Pitt and Aniston plan of 2003. And no, it's not that there's coincidentally two high-ranking UN diplomats also called Pitt and Aniston. I'm talking about that Pitt and Aniston. In 2003, Jennifer Aniston, star of Friends, and Brad Pitt, star of Fight Club, became board members of an international committee formulating a new Israeli-Palestinian peace plan. On appointment to the board, they said, the last few years of this conflict mean that yet another generation of Israelis and Palestinians will grow up in hatred. We cannot allow that to happen. Other people on the committee include the brother of Yasser Arafat and the president of the World Jewish Congress. The issues Brad and Jennifer say they will address include redrafting borders, relocating Jewish settlements, defining holy sites, and withdrawing Israeli troops. Sure, we all know Jennifer has expertise in conflict resolution. What with having to patch up squabbles between Ross and Chandler at the Central Perk Cafe. But how the heck is Brad Pitt qualified? Nevertheless, when all is said and done, I like the idea of celebrities brokering peace. Let's face it, politicians and the so-called experts have been hammering away at it forever, and they've achieved naught. I think it's about time to give our celebrities a go. This is the president of the Zionist Federation of Australia, Ron Weiser. The deputy chairman of the Australian Arab Communities Council, Fayez Lababedi. President of the Executive Council of Australian Jewry, Jeremy Jones. And Palestinian activist, Jamal Daoud. And I thought I'd bring them together for a celebrity-backed peace plan. But of course, I needed a celebrity to broker the peace. But who? I decided on Sara-Marie, runner-up from Big Brother Series 1. She united Australia with her bunny-eared charms, so she seemed perfect. Hello, welcome everyone. This is Sara-Marie.
Hello. How are you all?
Good. Hey, take a seat. You got your seat.
Am I sitting here?
Yes, yes, yes. So what we're going to try to sort out here is the Israel problem, where there's obviously... Sara-Marie knows a little bit about it, because what's your background? You said you once had a Jewish flatmate or whatever?
Yeah, I did. But I'm interested in all... And everything in life is interesting, I guess, in the way you meet a lot of people along the way in life and you learn different sides of their story of life. So it's just more intriguing and interesting, and there's a few questions I'd like to ask to everyone. Is the land that is offered to them fair? Do you think that's enough that they did? Is it you give them a certain amount what you feel they deserve, or what you feel they're entitled to? Like, do they get a say how much? Can they ask you how much they can have?
Well, all that the state of Israel wants, and don't forget, 1 million Arab citizens are citizens of the state of Israel.
Yeah, I'm not taking a side. I'm just questioning.
No. But don't forget, those people are not keen to go and join a Palestinian state. They'd much rather.
But do you know that from you speaking for every single
democracy.
person?
They have 12 representatives in Parliament.
But that's 12 people. Do you know? Can you speak for every single person that's alive there that they don't want to join?
It's a democracy. If they want.
The life in West Bank for the Palestinian, the standard there is less than the standard for animals.
But they're saying if you do take that land, that there will be peace. Like eventually there will be peace. So you won't be living the way you'll say that people are living now, and there won't be killing because you'll have your own.
No killing, because suicide bombings started in 1997.
That doesn't mean they have to continue now.
No, it does not need.
No,
but why the suicide bombing started? The suicide bombing started because there is no hope for the Palestinians.
But I don't believe suicide bombing is proving anything.
No, it does not prove anything.
Suicide bombing started long before 1997.
It proves one thing. It proves one thing. It proves that the life of the Palestinians there is equal to death.
In the occupied territories, which are controlled by Yasser Arafat and the Palestinian Authority, if you speak out against Yasser Arafat, you'll be lynched, you'll be dragged along the street, you'll be shot, you'll be hung upside down.
So you're both proving things to each other. So you can honestly say, if they did take what you have offered, that you'd honestly feel that there would be peace and everything would be solved just by offering land. Is there a lot more to it than just offering a piece of land and saying, now we want peace?
Look,
like you know you don't want to talk about history, but obviously history.
We're all going to have our own versions.
Any government will be existing.
We didn't say this was off the table.
It sounds like both sides, when you talk, it's almost like you're trying to prove or outdo each other. Like, the whole idea of it is to speak what you can do to make peace, not who blew up who or who.
Big question being asked is, can we have peace? I say the side I want all of us to be on is the side of the future.
Maybe we need a fresh, young generation that will come up and say, enough blood has been spilt by both sides. And it's time to make peace.
What did you think of that? We're in there for a couple of hours.
I think it's pretty, like, I know at the end they both got a bit defensive. Oh no, we have been speaking positive, but they were outdoing each other. Like, I felt like it was trying to, well, you've done this, I've done that. Like, at the beginning, like, it was a bit overwhelming. Like, I almost felt like saying, like, grow up.
Let's try to get 5 points out of this.
Okay, 5 points.
The Sara-Marie 5-point Middle East peace plan. Hey, oh.
I made it real quick, real simple.
It's for the Sara-Marie 5-point Middle East peace plan.
Okay, the first one, it's short and simple. That's just the person I am. I don't go too... Forgiveness, understand both sides have been hurt, like your history on both sides. You haven't been hurt as much as them and vice versa. You've all been hurt and destroyed in some way or another. Letting the general public like me have a better understanding instead of always hear on the news like the short snippets of and this and that, and you're just like, you get lost. Start teaching children in their schools the positive sides of their neighbours. Just starting, though you haven't got, whoever hasn't got their land, whatnot, that doesn't stop people from teaching the younger generation of the positive sides. Let each other voice opinions, but have respect, not to shut them down. You can accept that their opinion, but you don't have to prove or try and outdo one another. And the last one, which I think is real cute, is every Israeli child has a Palestinian pen pal. So you hear both sides, because children are innocent and they only learn what they learn from the world around them.
Thank you, Sarah. I think that was good.
Across the table, here we go.
Free hug.